Hi, Steve Summers and Erik Skopil for EUGENE.com. Erik, we just finished talking to Coach Altman and a couple of the players. They're still trying to find that solution.
Yeah, they are. Obviously now 4 losses in a row, and with each loss, you kind of dig your hole a little deeper, and now the goal is to try to get out of that hole. And they have an opportunity here on the road against the Washington schools, 2 of the teams who've, Washington State, arguably the worst team in the conference, so an opportunity to win, but still you got to play better on defense, and offense even now has become a concern after they shot so poorly up in Corvallis last Saturday.
Now, one of the observations I had, I don't know if you could have had a better or worse time to have a game broadcast when it was going up against the 49ers Seahawks playoff game. A lot of people missed the Oregon State game. But in any event, I thought the Ducks played substantially better defense, and it was sort of at the end where the offense sort of let them down.
There were a couple series there, especially in the first half, where it felt like, okay, now they're playing good defense. I think the Beavers shot like 2 for 11 to finish the half, and yet Oregon seemingly didn't make any ground up. They just couldn't convert those opportunities offensively, and I think that was disappointing because that has been so much about what has made this team so good early on is that even when the defense wasn't playing really well, the offense was able to pull them out, and we didn't see that on Sunday. So hopefully that's something that improves and they don't kind of stay in a shooting slump, because if you're a jump shooting team and you're slumping and you're not playing good defense, it's hard to win games.
Well, that's what prompted me to ask Coach Altman about the if they were loose enough, were they having fun? And he said, well, they had to be responsible for what they do, but he was looking for ways to get them back out having fun again on the court.
And he admitted he's not a very fun guy as a coach, and he's a hard ass, I think. So he's trying to find ways to make them kind of let them be loose and not take it too seriously, but also realize we've got to put a lot of hard work in to get better. One of the things that they've done now is not watched the Oregon State film. They're not going to watch any of the games they've lost, and Damian Dotson brought up the fact that they might actually start watching games that they'd won early on in the season just to kind of show what it was like to win, to kind of get that taste back in their mouth of victory.
Well, positive reinforcement, that was one of the hallmarks of Coach John Wooden, reinforce the things that you do well.
And because they struggled so much recently, maybe they've forgotten some of those things they've done well. And so yeah, showing those tapes of some of those games that they came back and won. You think about Ole Miss, you think about BYU, tough games that they were able to pull out at the end of the game. Those are maybe things to focus on going forward here, especially with some difficult games ahead.
Well, this weekend they're in Seattle and then at Pullman. So again, both games will be on television. One, I'm not sure what the
Fox Sports 1 on Thursday, tomorrow at 8 p.m., and then I think Sundays on Pac-12 networks.
Okay, great. Well, that's something to look forward to. Unfortunately, neither one of us will be up there for those games. It's a road trip that we won't be able to make. However, join us in EDUC chat or on Hoops, Premium Hoops, or Free Throws, the free message board, where we'll be talking about the games and sort of tracking what's going on. So for Erik Skopil, this is Steve Summers with EDUC.com.